Greetings, guys. It's Fancy, the award-winning editor-in-chief, and I guess I should have this better together by now. But the award-winning CEO and editor-in-chief of Swagger Magazine and Media, where I'm also the lead publicist of Swagger PR, which we're all everything is one big PR boutique, but including the magazine. But I just want to make certain that people also know about our PR side of things. And it's actually one that I wanted to talk about today because we did an ad, whereas a lot of people schedule consultations, but the ad was about public relations services. And then when we got to the consultations, I realized that a lot of the prospects were not really at the stage where they be needing public relations. And so that kind of inspired us to create our subscription package, which is a package that we have that includes, the you get the support of a team because we're actually going to create 4 images for you. You get those images updated every 2 months. Um, so you get the 4 images, and then those images are used for social media ads that we'll run through the magazine, through the magazine's networks. And then we'll also give you a full page ad. You get one, um, what else? One what's going on interview every quarter. So that's really good because, as we're having different projects and or rotating out different projects, then you get to talk about those projects. And people can just kind of keep up with whatever it is that you're doing, and you're getting publicity for that. And that helps to build up your credibility because it looks like you're consistently moving. What else do you get with those options? You also get a okay. You also get that, and then you get the what's going on interview. Oh, and then you also get an interview on Swagger Online, which is a written interview. So you get all of those items within that one package. And everything is on our swaggerpr.com website. If you visit our shop page, you can learn more about it there. But I just wanted to let y'all know, like, that's what that package was inspired by because a lot of people, I guess, like, to think they're ready for public relations, and then they may not have the budget for it, and that's totally understandable because, we're a small business ourselves. So, but then when you think about all of the work I feel that comes along with taking on a PR client, if you're really committed to doing a good job or a great job, then it actually costs much more than, it is more of a luxury service, as some people may say. I agree with that. But for those that are ready, we are here and waiting. We'd love to have some new clients on our roster. We have been offering public relations services since maybe about 2014. I don't know. Because that would be about 10 years. We were more so, I guess you would say, kind of quiet about it. Not for any particular reason, I guess. So for one, because um, at the time I wanted to finish school, so my major is mass communications with a focus in public relations. So I wanted, I guess, to have that degree behind me before just really announcing it. I guess in some ways that was part of my thought process, but we've had clients since like 2014. Um, and then there might be times when we are still offering the services and we don't have clients. It kind of comes and goes. But again, I still love it. It's part of my passion. And we offer it because we're so um, passionate about sharing the stories of Black business women and what all that they're doing, and just the challenges that they've overcome, the strength that they demonstrate as they navigate through those challenges, and the transformation that takes place. Like, there's just so much beauty in all of it, and yet there's so much encouragement, I feel like, within all of it. And so that is why it's so important that we share these stories. And so whether that be that we're sharing the stories through the magazine, or if we're sharing the stories like to other outlets so that they can share the story, that kind of depends on you know which package that you decide to go with. I guess that's how it's best explained. But of course, if you choose the option, whereas we're sharing your stories to other outlets, then we're still going to publish you in our outlet. Like we're going to give you that start with us, and I think that that's like a great thing because um, you get the opportunity to, you know, kind of practice your media skills for the most part. So that's just a part of things. Um, but if you're more so on the side of like you're looking for brand awareness, then we would be really great. It would be great to offer you the subscription package because, like I said, you get those 2 interviews every quarter. You get the monthly social media advertising. Um, you get the what else? You get the full page ads in all of the issues that we have, for as long as you're a client, then you get to be featured in those different issues. And right now we are working on the Bloom and Thrive issue. So the Bloom and Thrive issue is really like about the place I feel like that we're at right now as Black women. We are seeing that we're talking about risk more, and that's kind of where I want that bloom aspect to come from of just kind of us standing up, standing in our power, understanding who we are and what we have to offer, realizing that we don't have to overwork ourselves and that we can still bloom and thrive in spite of all of that, in spite of thinking, in spite of uh, realizing that we don't have to do all of that overworking ourselves or working so hard to prove ourselves the way excuse me, the way that we've done in the past. So um, that's the message that we want to display in this issue. And so I'm really excited about the issue. It is coming along nicely, but we do need advertisers for the issue. And really, like, it's good to get the advertisers in the earlier part of the issue. That way, we can kind of have a balance between the number of stories and the number of ads that we're going to have. That is always really helpful. I know that a lot of publishers tend to have a lot of advertisements because that's how we make our money. And it's how we're able to pay the writers for writing the stories. But at the same time, for me, it's about making certain that we have quality content within the magazine. Like, that's really important to me. So if you've ever visited the magazine, then you know that we really put a lot into what we offer. It's not just like oh, let's throw this together so that we can get advertisers sort of thing. And if you check out our latest issue, I'm about to copy the link right now so I can share it with you. Um, Actually, let me copy this one. Okay, and I'm going to share the link with you guys because you can see just how much work and effort that we put into it. The pages are beautiful. We don't just have a nice cover page and then the inside pages are just black and white. We actually take time to, have designs to the articles and everything. So we're very specific. I'm a Libra, so aesthetics are very important to me, just being honest. Excuse me 1 second, y'all. I am thirsty. But excuse me, this issue is about us thriving in the space that we're in right now, and I'm excited that we are in this space in spite of all the things that we're seeing taking place in this country right now. Like, but for us to still be like, you know what, we're still going to pursue our goals. um Not to say that doesn't that whatever that may be at that day of the week, because you never know right now. But whatever that is not my business because it may be, but I'm not gonna let that overwhelm me, like I'm still going to keep pursuing whatever it is that I'm pursuing because I have this goal at the end of the day. And I think that that's a really beautiful thing. Like, we're in a beautiful space in spite of all the chaos that is taking place at the same time. So that is a part of what the Bloom and Thrive issue is about. Um, this issue is also dedicated to the visionaries, the builders, and the change makers who have nurtured their dreams, watered their goals, and are now standing in full bloom. So I feel like that describes so many Black women. Like I wish that there were more, we had more space to um, feature as many as I would like, but we tend to only do like 2 to 3 per issue, so that we can also have space for our other articles, um, which may be pertaining to lifestyle or business or just whatever the case may be. Um, what else did I want to tell you guys about this issue? Um, I don't know. Do you all have any questions for me? Like, our whole thing is like when Black women thrive, we all do better. And so that's what I want us. That's what I want to create with this issue, and for you all to be able to see, and also be able to see how you too can be a better be better at whatever it is that you're doing. I heard somebody say we need to retire the best life phrase, and I was like, you know what? I can kind of understand it, because another thing that I've been just more mindful of saying like Black excellence as opposed to Black brilliance, because a lot of these things that we say, they're tying us to we're being bound by this perfectionism, and that can be tiresome. And I know from experience that that can be tiresome. So I really just want to be do more playful things with the magazine. I understand, that might sound funny coming from a 40-year-old woman, but just as I enter into my 40s and I just kind of see um, like the type of businesswoman that I want to be in order for me to enjoy doing this. There are things that I feel like need to be in place. I don't want to be uptight and stiff all the time. I don't, of course, this is about making money, but at the same time, I also want to make certain that I'm doing good. Though that's something that is of importance to me. And um, when you all support, we were able to make all those things possible. So that's what we're asking you all to do. If you are interested in an full page ad in the issue, those are $200. They come with social media advertisement for a month, which means that's the package where we, like I mentioned before, whereas we give you the 4 images, like we create the graphics from the materials that you send in, and then we run what we call social media ads on our social media networks, and you get 1 post per week. Um, then you get the full page ad. So yeah, that's what you get with that issue for that with that package for $200. And let me show you all. Let me see. I'm gonna show you all my what do you call it? Our Swagger shop page, so that you can go there if you're interested in purchasing anything. So here we talk about the PR services, digital cover story package. If you actually want to be on the cover of Swagger magazine, there's pricing for that. And that may go up, because we're steadily growing as well. We have our travel books, which are mini magazines that are also customized that you could purchase that are solely about you. And we put some other content in there to make it, a real magazine like feel. And you can pass those out at your events, within swag bags, whatever you want to do. We have our 2 page features, which are included in the digital issue, which is like what we're working on right now. Those are for 50. We have the full page ads, as I just told you about. These are some examples of the ads. And then if you're only interested in the website, we also have this 150 bundle that includes a what's going on interview and a website interview at swaggeronline.com. So we have, several little things. This is the subscription package I was telling you guys about. It's $199 a month. You get the full page digital ad, online and digital issue feature, live digital interviews, social media advertising, free products, and you get to join the Visibility Vault membership. So if any of those things should interest you, then you can definitely reach out to us about those. I'm going to drop our email address in the comments so you can contact us there. Um, Is there anything else I need to tell you guys about? Not off the top of my head. We are doing our what does it mean to be an intentional woman videos, and we're making those into reels basically. So if you are interested in submitting a video about what it means for you to be an intentional woman, you can send it here. I'm gonna put our info email in the chat, so you can just drop it there, and be sure to include your name and your Instagram handle, and we'll be sharing those. If you want to send a sample caption or a caption, you can. If not, then we'll chat something up, for you. But yeah, so again, we are working on the Bloom and Thrive issue. If anybody is interested in being a part of that issue, then I have placed our advertised email within the comments. We have full page ads, we have 2-page features, inside covers, and the back cover. All are for sale. Should any of those, be something that you may be interested in, then you can always reach out to us. And I think that is everything that I intended to share. So thank y'all for tuning in. Um, Again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And did I mention? Oh, we also are planning a very big event really soon. I don't want to give away too much about it, but if you are interested in sponsoring something of a serious sponsorship, I'll put it that way, then you can also reach out to us at one of those emails and let us know, and we can send you over more information about it. So, thank you guys. Happy Sunday. Peace and blessings, and enjoy your day.